Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It is Monday morning. We are kicking off the week back here home in England. And oh my God, the weather is sublime. I tell you what, the skies are clearer here than they were in Crete. So I'm still in my t-shirt. I could be in my shorts if it wasn't the fact I was about to go and see my client. So loving being back here. Do miss the view, I'm not going to lie. I like my garden. I like my house. It's not the same though, is it? Anyway, I'm going to jump in here. I've got a client coming in literally just a few moments. He's running a few minutes late. And we will be pushing him forward, progressing him forward, and looking at the gaps in his game as he continues to level up. But today I thought I'd share with you something that came up because it might be something that's relevant to your own business, your own business experience and everything else. And this is the idea about goals, right, and goal setting. So obviously we're massive fans of goal setting. Everyone at Success Group sets goals. We have a goal setting system that we've designed from the ground up. We have a goal setting methodology and process that we've designed and created from the ground up with all of our experience over the past 6.5 years in Success Groups, but many years before that in personal coaching and sports coaching and everything else that I've been doing. So we've got this whole back-end system, this whole process, this spine of what we do at Success Groups and our extreme business growth masterminds, which holds people accountable to their goals. And the question is really simple is, where do you set that goal? Because if you set the goal and you achieve it, do you always think that maybe I set it too easy, too short? Like I said, okay, let's double my business this next 12 months. And then I achieve it and I feel good for a bit. And then I kind of question, hang on a minute, if I did double, why could I have done 2.5 times or even 3 times or 4 times? So we talked about the merits of both setting an absolute goal, right? An absolute fixed goal for 5 years, 10 years time, and absolutely working your ass off to achieve that goal. We also talked about the merits of just seeing how far you can take it. Like, let's have some fun with this. Let's see how fast we can run. Let's see how much money we can make. Let's see how big we can get this business. So there's no definitive goal as an end product other than I'm in this game, I'm in life, and I want to see how far I can push it, how far I can push myself. It's the difference between running a marathon and saying I've got a 4.5 hour target, and a marathon that sits there and says, you know what, I think I can do it in 4.5 hours, but I don't want to limit myself to that. So you know what, I want to go out there and let's just see how damn fast I can run this marathon. Good morning to you. It is the 4th Tuesday, which means it can only be one thing, and that's our Extreme Growth Mastermind Day. Today we have a room full of business owners who are all embarking upon big growth in their businesses. This is the mastermind that has everything from people doing 100 grand upwards all the way up to into the 4 million and above. Okay, so we just had lunch. I've just popped out here to share a few things that came up for us solo today. The number one thing I want to talk to you about is a lady that has just smashed her biggest month ever in business. Now, she's been in business for many years. She's had some really good times. She's had some tough times like we all do. And the longer you're in business, the more you'll start to see these curves. Where you have some good times, you have some tough times, and you have some good times. And to still be here now, many years have been in business and still smashing the record for her best month ever is just amazing. And she's done that with the support and the help of a group around her, the mastermind, who's there for her when she's needed some support, when she's needed some ideas, when she's needed some knowledge or skills that maybe she hasn't got, just needed a kick up the arse occasionally to get her moving, accountability on the goals, but also the support and the nurture that we also provide our members here. So that really was probably the biggest success of this morning, actually. One of the things we talked about was solving problems, as you well know, and what we talked about was making sure you're working on the right problems. So in other words, when you are in business, it's very easy to think that you need more leads, okay? And you think, my problem is I don't have enough leads. The thinking is, if I get more leads, I'll get more sales. If I get more sales, I'll make more money. So the problem you're actually solving is the wanting to make more money or the not making enough money. So what you want to do is you always want to make sure you're working the right problem. So yes, lead generation is definitely one solution to the problem of wanting more money. However, it's not the problem itself. So quite often the problems we're working on are actually the solutions masquerading themselves as the problem. So what we need to do is really simple. What is it we're trying to solve with this problem? What's the real problem? Backtrack to the main problem. Then ask yourself, actually, what are all the problems that actually solve that problem? In other words, what are all the solutions that solve that problem? One of which, of course, may well be more leads, but it could also be you need more conversions from your current leads. It might be you need to charge more money. You need to change your client base to one that means that you can charge more to them, whatever it might be. So what you end up doing is you end up with multiple ways of solving the original problem, the core problem, one of which might be the problem you started off with. Then what you do is really simple. You say, was the original problem I was trying to solve the best problem to solve in order to solve the real problem, or is there a better problem to solve? Make sense? So here's my little takeaway for you. We spent about 2 hours on this, okay? But the question is really simple. The problems you face in your business, are they really the problems, or are they actually the solutions to another problem that is really the problem, and that's the problem you should be solving, and it may or may not be the best way of solving that through currently trying to solve the current problem that you currently are. My God, okay, I lost you there probably. I lost myself for a minute there. So in other words, the problem you're solving is actually probably trying to solve another problem, which may be solved by solving a better problem. That's probably a better way of saying it. Okay, you might have to rewind that one and wrap your head around that tongue twister. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off home, get some lunch, got to do a little bit of work, hopefully get my little power nap. In fact, no, I will definitely get my little power nap, recharge myself for the evening session, and we'll do it all over again. And I'll share with you a little bit more of what we've been doing in success groups right now. Awesome stuff. Have a good one, and keep doing what you need to be doing. Check in with you just a little bit. Okay, so a little bit of a treat for me, always. It's about half an hour from home, stop off, fuel up, then I knock out the next hour, pick them up. There's one actually about half an hour from their end, and yeah, I do, we get one together and we go again. I'll see you on the other end. Okay, it's made it here in good time. Little Eddie is already in the boot and ready to go. He won't travel in the boot, he travels up front first class. Bless his little heart, he's had the operation, so he's feeling a little bit sorry for himself, and he's got his little neck collar on to stop him causing himself any problems. Okay, so second Starbucks stop off. This is the one I was talking about earlier. It's about half an hour from their house, an hour from home. Everyone is in the car. We're good to go. Eddie's whimpering, not sure why, just feeling sorry for himself generally, I think. I will now embark upon the next, I don't know, 70 miles home, and then we will continue with our day check-in just a little bit. First step of anything, I can give you a great strategy, I can give you a great plan, I can give you a bloody awesome business model. If this isn't working and firing properly, you're going to do shit all with it. So we've got to get this right. Then we get our business right, and you get the combination of a kick-ass mindset and attitude with an absolute kick-ass business model. The business model gives your mindset and attitude something to action against. That is how success and that is how winning is done. Anyway, I'll get in the house. I've got a load more work to do before we head to my sister tonight for our Halloween party. And hell, I'll share some of that with you as well. So stay tuned. I'll also give you some little hints and tips, as always, as we pass through the day. Have an awesome one. Get busy. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so we got back home from a really enjoyable family night actually. Threw a few quid at some fireworks. I have to say, I did shop for them myself, and I have to say they're the best fireworks we've ever had at a home party. I don't know if it came across in the video, but I filmed them anyway, and if you watched them, I hope you enjoyed them. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. The girls are in bed, Tracy's in bed. We've got a couple of days now working on the studio. The girls are going to give me a hand tomorrow. So it's going to be like a real sort of family thing, engaging the whole family in getting our studio ready to start presenting in as of next week. Anyway, hope you had an awesome day. Hope you've done everything you needed to do today in order to move your life forward, move your business forward. I always say this on a Friday, if you haven't done what you needed to do today, there's still tomorrow. I know it's a Saturday. I know there's a Sunday. I know kind of we're ingrained in us that we should take the weekends off, etc. But you know what's more? It's more important to make sure you do what you need to do and reliably, consistently stick to your goals and your agenda. If you do, that's how you win the long game. Anyway, I will check in with you on Monday. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's working or taking it off, spending it with family, whatever it is that you do this weekend, I hope you have a cracking time. I'll check in with you on Monday and we will start the whole thing all over again. We've got a massive week next week. I'll share it with you as it unfolds. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. See you later.